Good morning, girls. Thank you so much for joining our group. I think we're going to get a lot of really good work done, and hopefully you guys can serve as ambassadors for the rest of the girls in your grade. First, I would like you guys to look at your confidentiality pledges and read that and sign it, and we'll talk a little bit about what confidentiality means if you guys want to sign those first. And can anybody tell me why you think confidentiality will be important in our group?
So that we feel like it's okay to say whatever we need to say here.
Yeah, everyone will have a freedom to really say what's on their mind without fearing that it might go throughout the school. Anybody else? That was a really good one. I think that really pretty much covers it, so I think that's good. Okay, so today we're going to do an activity that has to do with relational aggression, which is basically just when people are mean for, maybe no reason, or acts of aggression that maybe happen in the hallway, and it tends to sometimes happen a lot with girls. So first, everyone's going to pick a word out of the box, and I would like you to give us all an example of when this has happened to you and a little bit about how that made you feel. So we'll start with Monique and we'll go around the table.
The one that I got was spreading rumors, and that happened to me last semester. I went on a date with a guy named Chris, and we went bowling and had a really good night. And then when I got back to school in a couple days, I heard that people said that we had kissed and that we had done things that we really hadn't done. So it just really hurt my feelings because it was my reputation, and it was just a lie, and it was really mean.
Okay, that's a really good example. Thank you for sharing that with us. Emily?
Mine is using put downs, and this just is really hurtful to me because when you're in a group of friends, or you think you're friends, and then they sort of can pick on you or put you down in front of other people, it just makes it very hurtful because you really don't have a comeback when someone's just putting you down, and so it just makes it sort of hard, and it sort of pulls you out in front of other people, and it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, that's another good example.
Mine is isolating someone, and so sometimes when I get to the lunchroom, I can't find a place to sit, or I can't find my group of friends, and it's really embarrassing to stand there with your lunch and look for somewhere to sit, and no one's there to help you, and so that it just makes me embarrassed and sad.
It's a good example too. Those are good feeling words as well.
The one I got is rolling your eyes, and this has happened to me before when I have been doing a presentation or standing up and talking in front of the class, and some girls that I thought I was friends with were rolling their eyes at me, and it really hurt my feelings because what I was talking about was really important to me, and it made me feel like what I was talking about was not so important.
Good example. Those are all really good examples, and I'm really proud of you all for sharing so openly with the group. And I think that the more we talk about these things, hopefully the more you'll be able to share openly with other people when things like that happen to them. Why do you think that girls use relational aggression with one another? Does anyone have any thoughts about that?
I think people want to be cool.
Yeah. Sometimes they think if they're making fun of other people, it will make them look better. That happens a lot. How can you guys maybe use what we've talked about today to help prevent that from happening to other people?
I think just being thoughtful when you're in group settings or when you're with your friends, just trying to be thoughtful about what you're saying and how you're saying it to people, and just make sure you understand how it would make you feel. So understanding, I guess, a little bit of both sides.
Yeah, so kind of doing to others that you would want to do for yourself. That's really good. Mary Hilliard, what's a way that you can help other people not feel isolated like you were talking about?
So I would try to include it. I guess if I could find my friends, I would make sure that I include them.
Emily, let's try not to laugh when other people are talking.
It kind of hurts my feelings. I'm like,
each other. I mean, it's important that we feel like comfortable with each other, and sometimes laughing is a way of showing that you're nervous. So it's understandable that some of us might be nervous in a group setting. I think that everyone did a really good job today. Again, you did some good sharing, and you had some good ideas about helping other girls not feel the way that you felt. I think that just think about the stuff that we talked about today as we go through the week, and then when we meet next week, we'll talk about some other topics that we can help other girls with. Good job.